But what if J-Lo was engaged in some sketchy behavior of her own? And what if that sketchiness involved a newly single ex? The couple first parted ways back in 2004, but it looks as though they spent last weekend in Montana together. Prior to that, the exes were spotted hanging out in LA, just 2 weeks after Jen parted ways with A-Rod. At this point, it seems obvious that Ben and Jen are at least hooking up, and fans are hoping this is the beginning of something much deeper than just a casual fling. Well, if you're one of the folks who's been stanning Bennifer in recent weeks, we may have some good news for you. It seems that this romance redux didn't start up randomly when these two happened to run into one another in SoCal last week. Rather, Affleck has been wooing Lopez from afar for at least the past 2 months. At the time, Lopez was in the Dominican Republic with Rodriguez. The two of them had already ended their engagement, but A-Rod followed Jen to the doctor, where she was filming the movie Shotgun Wedding, in an effort to win her back. Insiders tell TMZ that Ben wrote to Jen telling her that she looked beautiful in the photos he'd seen from the Dominican Republic. He told her he wished he could be with her. Affleck was filming the Tinder bar in Boston at the time, and that he hoped to see her in person in the near future. In reply, Jen praised Ben's writing and reminded him that he had always been able to own her heart with his words. One source describes the international back and forth between Ben and Jen as a flood of correspondence. Sorry, A-Rod. It sounds like your Dominican reconciliation mission was doomed before you even got there. Now that we know what to look for, it seems there were other subtle signs that the relationship between Ben and Jen was more than just a mutually respectful friendship between exes. A recent issue of InStyle magazine featured a cover story about Jen with some glowing quotes from Ben. She has great talent, but she has also worked very hard for her success, and I'm so happy for her that she seems, at long last, to be getting the credit she deserves, Affleck said. Interestingly, Jen was still with A-Rod at that point, but the piece did not feature any quotes from Rodriguez. So it seems the writing has been on the wall, or at least in the tabloids, for quite some time. It's anyone's guess where this thing is heading, but one thing is for certain: millions of nostalgic fans are thrilled by the prospect of a Bennifer 2.0 era.